The parable of the mustard seed is one of Jesus Christ's well-known parables, mentioned in the Gospels. It speaks about the kingdom of heaven and its growth, using the image of a tiny mustard seed that grows into a large tree. Texts of the parable. This parable appears in 3 Gospels, Matthew, 13:31-32, Mark, 4:30-32, and Luke, 13:18-19. Here is the text from the Gospel of Matthew. He told them another parable: the kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which a man took and planted in his field. Though it is the smallest of all seeds, yet when it grows, it is the largest of garden plants and becomes a tree, so that the birds come and perch in its branches. Matthew 13 verses 31-32. Similar texts are found in the other Gospels with minor variations. Meaning of the parable. The meaning of this parable is to show how the kingdom of God starts small and humble but then grows to immense proportions. This process symbolizes the power of faith and God's action, which can change the world even when it begins with something small. Key ideas. Starting small. The mustard seed is one of the tiniest seeds, but it has the potential for great growth. This symbolizes how spiritual life or a work begun in God's name may seem modest and unnoticed at first but can eventually bear significant fruit. Growth and development. The growth of the plant from the seed demonstrates that the development of the kingdom of heaven requires time, patience, and trust in God. It also reminds us that spiritual progress often happens gradually rather than instantly. Shelter for others. The birds that come and nest in the tree's branches symbolize people who find refuge, protection, and blessing in the kingdom of heaven. This indicates that the kingdom of God is meant not just for a few but for everyone who seeks God. Power of faith. The parable can also be interpreted as an illustration of the power of faith. Even the smallest faith, like the tiny seed, can accomplish great things if it is based on trust in God. Application of the parable in life. The parable of the mustard seed inspires us not to underestimate what seems small and insignificant. It teaches that even the humblest efforts, if made with faith and love, can lead to great results. This is especially important for those who feel weak or powerless, as it reminds them that God works through those who trust Him. The parable also highlights the importance of patience and faith in the process of spiritual growth. Just as a plant does not grow in a single day, spiritual changes happen gradually. Conclusion. The parable of the mustard seed is a powerful reminder that great things start small. It calls us to value every opportunity to serve God, even if our efforts seem insignificant. The key is trusting God and being willing to let Him work through us. The kingdom of heaven is like a mustard seed, which, though small, can grow into something great, providing shelter and blessings to others.